That's right. Very good. It turns out it's 2.5 billion seconds. And so every second that you spend on Clubhouse is a second you will never get back off of Clubhouse. And so it's important that when we use this conference call app, we use it for good, not for evil.
You think I'm evil?
No. But can you say the Shema for us?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
You see, the greatest thing about the Greater Israel Project is not that it's limited to its neighboring countries. The great thing about the Israel...
I don't know the second part. That's about as Jewish as the thing my mom taught me. It's just a Shema. That's it. Sometimes she would say it to me before I go to sleep.
Bono Shalom.
Maybe she did Shabbat like 3 times a year.
I was dating this Moroccan Israeli chick, totally in love, and then she had like a dinner party, and she invited her ex-boyfriend to her dinner party. And I told her afterwards, I was like, "Did you used to date that guy?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you really think it's appropriate to invite an ex-boyfriend to a dinner party or a dinner that we're having?" And she's like, "Oh, I didn't really think about it that way." And I said, "Well, it's very hurtful to my feelings. Could you imagine if I invited some girl I used to fuck her, to come to our dinner party? Would you appreciate some random slut from my past coming to have dinner with us?" Hey, Nitha, welcome.
Thanks.
Nitha, you're always welcome here, even though you kick me out of your rooms.
Oh, that was probably Zach.
You know why you're welcome here, Nitha? Not because you have a charming personality. There's a second part to that, but I won't follow up with it. Hello?
Is it her tip? Hello? Am I allowed in here because of my tips?
Hello?
No.
Hello? Why?
Hello?
Are you telling me I don't have good tits at all?
No, you're a beautiful woman, but that's not the purpose of this room. Nitha is going to do a tarot card reading for us.
No, I didn't
I thought this was the Lou Fact Show.
Yeah, this is the Lou Fact Show.
When are they going to take me away, Tom?
Nitha, do you have any... Nitha, what's your power word? What's your favorite power word for the day? What's your favorite magic word for the day, Nitha? Danny? Okay, Danny, what's your magic word of the day?
I have to, go through these clothes and figure it out. So...
Okay, Brock, what is your magic word of the day, Brock?
Me being...
All right.
I know Zach with his bobblehead picture.
Okay, so if Nitha's in the room, my word is prestidigitation.
Okay, my friend, what is your magic word of the day?
Document.
Document. Mario, what's your magic word of the day?
Well, my favorite word will have to be prejudice.
Prejudice?
What?
Oh, you sound prejudicial. Hey, it's my friend Rico Bosco. Rico, what's your magic word of the day, Rico? Hello?
Hello?
Rico, what's your magic word of the day?
Does prestidigitation only have something to do with D&D? I thought that was like a real word.
It is.
Sleight of hand. Well, the first thing that comes up when I Google that word is Dungeons and Dragons.
Nita's really good at her.
Word. Rico.
Shalom, Mario.
Rico, your ex-girlfriend keeps messaging me on TikTok.
Universe just asked you a question.
Okay, this is magic words of the day. This is called terrier work. This is for the straw dogs. Here it goes. It says doubt. Doubt thyself. Do you doubt yourself, Mario?
No.
Doubt if thou doubtest thyself, Mario. Doubt all. Doubt, even if thou doubtest all. It seems sometimes as if beneath all conscious doubt there lay some deepest certainty. Oh, kill it. Slay the snake. The horn of the double goat be exalted. Dive deeper, ever deeper, into the abyss of the clubhouse mind, until thou unearth the fox that unhounds. Yes! Hey-ho! Bring that to bay, then wind the malt. Zen has arrived.
What is your magic word of the day, Zen?
Abra! Oh, sorry, Zen.
Everyone's a flower, I guess.
Is everybody here tripping on LSD except me?
Are you in a wage cage right now?
He's waging away in his cagey.
He's waging in a cage. What do you want to do with your life, son?
I want to sit in a cubicle in a skyscraper for 30 years. And then I want to take the COVID zabs and the boosters, and then I want to call it quits.
Sounds exciting, son.
Yeah, Dad. Wage cage.
Just like your old man, huh, son?
Yeah. Wage cage.
Well, we've got a minion. Rabboni Shalom Hashem always provides.
So I have a poem for those wage cagey people. It goes like this: wagey, wagey, get in the cagey. Bots needs help, don't be lazy. Zero breaks will make you crazy. I tell the cards to get their tazy. Need to get these new iPhones, gotta pay those student loans. Work your fingers to the bosses need vacation homes. Don't trust unions, vote in pairs. Buy old bosses consumer wares. We'll stay seated in our chairs and make our bosses millionaires. Love your work, love the pain, feel the life drain from your brain. Think of all you have to gain as your dreams go down the drain. Come on, wagey, join the crew. Don't you want your wages too? And if the boss man makes you blue, you deserve it. You're a screw. Weekend comes around after ages. You can come collect your wages. Throw your parties, have your rages. Then get back into your cages.
Okay, thank you for that reading of poetry. If anybody else wants to read any poetry or a book, or if you want to lead us in a guided breathing meditation to transform all of us into flowers, feel free to do so now. If you like Robert Mangione, you can go to the audience. This is Magic Words of the Day. All NFFNs have to sit in the goo and basically meditate in silence. Hello?
Oh, did you hear about the Five Guys bonus? Because he said he didn't want to get killed. This is psyop. I also think that this Kit Kat stealing thing was also a psyop.
Why don't you just say clickbait instead of psychological operation? Because, you know, it's just clickbait. All communication is clickbait. Just like Maxie here, our little friend Maxie, who supports murderers and has a sexual kink for murderers. It's all just clickbait. Many people don't know what super stimulus is, but if you're a gay man, you actually practice super stimulus all the time, because we have statistically proven that if you're a beautiful woman, you create just as much super stimulus as a gay black man. Keegan, welcome to the stage.
Wow, this room is blowing up.
Keegan, what's your magic word of the day?
Let's go with engineer.
Engineer.
Yeah, that's kind of like in the same family as my word. My word was document. My daughter cannot say the word engineer yet, and it does not sound. It does not sound like engineer when she says it.
Keegan.
Wow.
Keegan, what do you think about the Viking warrior talking his shit over the past couple days? Dr. Brad Stauffenberger out of the Houston, Texas Methodist Children's Hospital, where he denies young children's cancer claims and kills children by denying health insurance claims.
He kills children. I don't know if you're supposed to be referring to him as Brad. I referred to him as Brad Stauffenberger, and several people got very upset with me. I don't know if he wants to be referred to that way. Listen. Brad S, as I know him as, you could call him Brad SS by the way that he denies children care. There we go. But Brad's very funny. Brad's a man's man. Even though he sits at a desk and denies healthcare claims, that's all he does every day. Insurance claims, which is not a man's job. Listen, I like Brad. I think Brad is a good example of what a Gen Xer is, who served in the military but never actually saw war, who has always paid his taxes on time, and he's always invested his money when he's had it into the housing market. Everything's always paid off for him, right? So he's lived in this really ideal world, this ideal country that, hey, if I work hard and I invest my money correctly, I'll always have here. And Brad S is the great example of the lie that's been placed upon millennials and Gen Zers. And
Okay, try to land your plane in 30 seconds.
Sure. If we could put any blame on previous generations before him, he wouldn't. He would put the blame on the younger generations for doing what? Nothing. But I guess for complaining. That's on us.
Okay, Keegan, thank you for your submission. Everybody, invite people to the Magic Words of the Day room.
I'm not going to invite anyone because of the way that you're interrupting me during my submission. If you're going to ask for my submission and then I try to make an assessment over it, I just want to be able to finish my point.
I feel uncomfortable with this.
Okay, you know what?
I feel uncomfortable with your child as your PTR, but you don't hear me saying anything about it.
Okay, let's give Keegan another 30 seconds. Go ahead, Keegan. Finish up.
Thank you. Listen, I just want to say is that Brad S is a faggot. He's a faggot, and he loves to pick on the younger generation for not wanting to have sex with him. That's the real key issue with Brad S. Is that he wants to have sex, but he doesn't want to have sex with 60-year-olds. He wants to have sex with 30-year-olds and 20-year-olds, and they don't love him. And so he takes it out. He takes the frustration out onto the younger generations because of that. Thank you, and peace be upon the great Muhammad.
Interesting. So, you think he's sexually frustrated?
One story upstairs. He was like, well, breathing into the mic while he was doing his whole economist speech. Like,
Who was that?
about Bitcoin and banking.
Oh, Brad, yeah.
My assumption is that Brad S goes to a national park every single weekend. They see some 25-year-old hippie girl on a hike. He says, "Hi, I'm Brad S." And she says, "Please get away from me. You're a creep. I'd rather be in the woods with a bear." And then he gets really frustrated. He starts jacking off in front of her. She runs away. And then he gets on Clubhouse to yell a little bit. Peace be upon Prophet Muhammad. Thank you.
All right, we're going to move this show right along. This is the Lufek Show where we keep flowing. This is Magic Words of the Day, hosted by Universe, my friend Zen and Alistair. If you'd like to make a submission or a complaint, we are ready to receive your Magic Words of the Day.
In the floating realm of Clubhouse, where voices built the sky, people gathered by invitation, not command.
I'd like to change my word of the day.
Go ahead.
I want to change it to love.
I'm going to change my word of the day as well. It's going to be hate. I'm going to change my word to synergy.
Synergy, hate, and love.
It's part of the SS as well.
I want to
I'm
say
going to change my word of the day to usury.
my Magic Word of the Day is trans.
I
Trans.
want to change mine actually to ding dong.
Ding dong. All right, well, Keegan, can you tell us your Magic Word of the Day again?
My magic of the word of the day is Twinkie.
Twinkie, I thought you said usury.
Changing it once again.
To twink. So you talked about going on a hike, being rejected by beautiful women in their 20s just trying to do yoga in bikinis at national parks. And now you're talking about twinks. Is there something in your lifestyle that we're unaware of?
No, you're not aware of anything.
Okay, excellent. Welcome to Magic Words of the Day, where we are inviting people from the audience to come up below to above to share a magic word. Hello? Okay, I think we've let Maxi Pad down there spend enough time in the goo. Welcome back, Maxi Pad, lover of Mangione, that murderous little punk with a shit-eating grin who I would love to personally take a rifle and execute him as an example of what happened.
Murder.
Oh, you don't believe in capital punishment? I'm sorry, hello? Is that a Gen Z thing? Hello?
He did nothing wrong.
All right, well, this is Magic Words of the Day. We're going to stay on topic. Does anybody else have a new magic word for the day?
Defund.
Thank you for that submission. Who's next?
Can I have 2 words of the day? Can I put them
Sure,
together?
you can have 10, not 11, 10, not 9 if you want. Shalom. Shalom?
Anti-Israelis.
Okay, what's next? Shalom?
Dancing Palestinians?
1488.
1488.
Well, I have 14 words. May I say them?
Sure, go ahead. Universe is standing by.
The words aren't that bad, by the way. You can say them.
Feel free to project anything you want onto the universe and see how the universe responds to your projection.
Gerrymandering.
Money.
Bono Shalom. We've got the world famous Yakov here.
Yeah, my friend. The 14 words aren't bad. Like, I would say, can I have this? Kind of a phrase of the day?
Welcome, Yakov. Let's make a little space for Dr. Yakov here. Shalom and Rabbanu Shalom. What are your magic words of the day, Yakov?
I'm sorry, what?
What are your magic words of the day?
Let's come up with
Hag Paseach. It sounds like an Israeli car. Keegan, welcome. I mean, sorry. Good one, Yakov. Okay.
Thank you.
Keegan, did you say you wanted to have a paragraph of words?
I wanted a phrase, but really it's more of an I'll use the acronym rather than the phrase. RAHOWA will be my acronym of the day.
Hoa?
RAHOWA.
What does that stand for?
That would stand for Racial Holy War. God bless. Prophet, and please be peace be upon Prophet Muhammad.
So wait, who's fighting who in this racial holy war?
Everyone fighting everyone.
Everybody's fighting everyone.
Oh, so it's like just everyone's in the cage, mixed martial arts, just everyone's just last man standing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Keegan, have you ever read Ben Klassen's 1987 book entitled Rahowa, The Planet Is All Ours?
No. Have you? And if so, can you give us a synopsis?
Well, I haven't read it, but I can give you one sentence synopsis.
Oh, well, if you haven't read it, then why you shut the hell up?
Well, because I'm reading about it on Wikipedia. 1987 book Rahowa, The Planet Is All Ours. Ben Klassen claims that Jews created Christianity in order to make the white people weaker. And he said that the first priority of the white people should be to smash the Jewish behemoth, which is not surprising. But don't you think it's interesting? Do you think that Christianity was created by Jews to make white people weaker?
Listen, it's a really interesting theory.
Christianity was made by the Romans to justify their way of life and to try and force it on a population. The greatest trick is controlling an entire population and being able to exploit their surplus productivity.
But originally, Romans didn't want anything to do with Christianity. They banned it.
Yeah, bullshit.
It took a long time for them to say, "Oh, yeah, this is a pretty good idea."
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, look at we could use this to create a story about how what we're doing is right. Look at the Iliad, right? Like people."
Are those the Greeks?
Yeah, so the Greeks feed into the Romans, feed into Western European civilization. This tradition of Christianity follows, and what we consider to be the New Testament is an attempt to, in part, reflect the life of Jesus Christ, but also to create a narrative that justifies the empire, that justifies the continued domination, because people need narratives. Narratives help us answer the most important questions of who we are, where we are, what we are, and what we should do about certain things in our lives. Without those narratives, we all come to our own conclusions, and we create decentralized communities that resist top-down control. But when you have a narrative that tells you, well, these are the good guys and those are the bad guys, and this is why you're the good guy, and this is why they're the bad guy.
All right, can you land your plane in 30 seconds, please?
Oh my God! Edmund, for you, I launched deploying parachutes. We're landing.
Okay, so I just got a question for you. How much Karl Marx have you read versus Thomas Paine and John Locke? Hello?
I've read a lot of Thomas Paine, a lot of John Locke. I tried to read Das Kapital. I did read the Communist Manifesto in its entirety, but Das Kapital I got maybe a quarter of the way in, and I gave up.
What's more important, raising your children or reading books? I'm sorry, Yakov. What were you saying?
I think he said that you're an inadequate father, Diogenes. Will you take that from him?
I doubt he knows anything about being a father. He probably doesn't have a
That's not true. I have 1,500 miscarriages every second.
If the New Testament is this, then what about Romans and Corinthians, Diogenes?
What about them?
How is all of the New Testament just a narrative of when we have Romans and Corinthians?
Romans and Corinthians are so first of all, the entire Bible is not a supernatural.
It's pronounced Bible.
The Bible is not the divinely inspired work of an almighty God. It is a collection of texts. I'm sorry.
The Tanakh is
That's not true.
completely true.
God has not spoken.
All right, we needed an opinion versus a fact ruling. Can anyone here give us the opinion or the fact ruling determination?
Well, in my opinion, I'd like to jump in and offer an opinion really briefly, which is just that I
like to jump in.
the name of God probably could not fully be named by any person.
Correct.
And I think that if whatever the name that you think it is, if you think that you've got the name of God, I would like you to consider the possibility that the name that can be named, like if you can name it, it's probably not the eternal name. That's probably not the eternal name.
Yes, we've lost the ability to know how to pronounce it. Only the Kohen Gadol knew how to pronounce it.
And the way that can
And they have the largest noses out of everyone.
and the religion that can be named. Like if you can say, oh, this is the word of God or that's the word of God.
Hey, can we talk about?
Do you know how they lost the ability? Do you know how they lost the ability to say God?
Can we talk about the Iranian snuff film? Can we talk about the Iranian snuff film that's about to be published?
Oh, the pilots.
They're about to cut. Well, the one of them they said got out, but the other one, man, they're going to get his ass, and he's going to be better.
That's nothing. They got it.
It's not gonna be good.
They're going to probably.
It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be all over Twitter. It's not gonna be good.
Does anyone want to bet for or against boots on the ground before the end of the year? I've already got one guy to bet against me. I'm going to make $100. Anyone else?
Define boots on the ground.
I wouldn't count the pilot. I don't count the pilot's
No,
boots.
of course not. I don't either. That's inadvertent boots on the ground. No.
Captive Dreamer's on Suicide Watch right now.
Define what you mean by boots on the ground.
Yeah, how many boots?
Captive Dreamer said, yeah, so we're electing Trump. Trump is going to keep us out of war. People like me pointed out to him that Trump is pro-war. And he said, if Trump puts boots, if one American soldier puts boots on the ground in Iran, I will denounce Donald Trump or something to that effect. Well, we got boots on the ground right now, boys. The pilot, he was wearing boots.
Come on, that's accidental. It's not planned.
Oh, you want to make it easy? Don't worry.
15,000 missions, 15,000 air sorties, and one gets shut down.
You're such a flatterer. Are you a Trump voter? Are you a Trump voter?
No, not at all.
Okay, then why are you
He's not American.
Then why are you trying to
I
cope?
live in New York.
Then why are you trying to cope with what is clearly boots on the ground by explaining it in some other way? That is literally what it means to have boots on the motherfucking ground. But don't worry, before the end of the year.
Brand and the military terminology is you're ordering troops to go on the ground. This
Exactly.
is not an order. Let's be real.
Fair enough. By that definition, I will agree with you. So ultimately, though, if you look at the source of this idea of boots on the ground was a justification to try and separate the idea of aerial bombardment from warfare. It's fucking warfare. It's all one and the fucking same. You stupid cocksucker want to pretend that boots on the ground is materially different than an aerial bombing campaign. You're already lying to yourself. But let's pretend you're acting in good faith. Man, this beef jerky is good. I'm sorry.
Did you get it from that thing?
I've never had a good commercial beef jerky. What brand? I don't know. Never mind.
I just want to know if anyone wants to take the over or under on that. I'm looking to make a cool $100 when this guy, when the boots go on the ground. When in Yakov sense. That is to say, what the fuck is happening? Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Adam, because I just moved everyone to the audience.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are assembled here today to discuss the Retribution Party.
That's right.
We are going to discuss the incoming snuff films where we will witness an American soldier begging and pleading for his life, reading a pre-prepared message about how he is safe and sound. And
That's right.
Just like the original hostage crisis, we're going to get our own Iranian hostage crisis. And the boots will go on the ground. They will tell us we got to shave this poor bastard. It's not his fault he got caught. You know what's hilarious here, Keegan? Is Donald Trump said he didn't like John McCain because John McCain got shot down and taken a prisoner of war. But now Trump, as the commander-in-chief, is going to be responsible for a pilot that got shot down and is a prisoner of war. We hope. I mean, after all, Iran did follow the correct process to identify the United States and Israel as terrorists and to designate their troops as terrorists. So they might hang this motherfucker. I hope they do. I hope they hang him. Inshallah.
You're absolutely right, Diogenes, and I think that a lot of people will take this pilot and this video that will be seen by millions. And I believe that this will be the turning point for, again, there's multiple turning points, I think, for the midterms, but I think that this will be one of them. That this will be a key issue for a lot of Americans, is that when they say, you cannot make us and guilt trip us into a war that has not been ruled by Congress nor ruled by the people. If we are truly a democracy, even though we are not, we're a constitutional republic, but if we are truly a democracy, then again, that there's no rule of law here when we decide to go to war internationally without the approval of the people. So,
look at this, Megan. Look at this.
But continue.
Yeah, get this. Here's what's going to happen in the midterms. There's going to be a blue wave. Donald Trump is not going to be prevented from carrying out his duties and responsibilities in so much as they commit us to a war we cannot leave. So when the Democrats take over, they're going to validate it to the fullest extent possible. They might even be responsible for the draft, but they're going to say, "Man, we had to do this because Donald Trump is a fucking idiot." And all of the left will say, "Yeah, and thank God the adults are back in charge." And no one will agree with the sentiment, "Well, since the adults are back in charge, can we please stop?" You know, isn't the best time to correct a mistake now? Like, no. Right. Then they're gonna be baying for war and justifying it and saying, "Well, we're already halfway in. We might as well go all the way."
Exactly. No, you're absolutely right. War will not end because the midterms are lost by the Republicans. It will be them saying, "Well, now that we're in this, we need to do it the most justified and correct and moral and ethical way." You know, we're not gonna just murder the Ayatollah or the Supreme Leader or whoever willy-nilly. We're going to do it more strategically. We're going to do it better.
We're going to be morally justified in waging this war because we didn't start it, after all. Yeah, that's right.
And Diogenes and Rico, understand that. I know that Diogenes, you're not as technical. For some reason, you're not tech savvy, but if you want to mine a room, we must demine everyone and make every retribution room. It's a requirement.
Based. So let it be written. So let it be done. Inshallah. This is the way. I will proceed accordingly. Monsieur Pigan.
And the way to do it is the first person, you must demod the creator of the room because he will be quick to kick you.
Understood. I see. Edmund. Oh, beautiful. We're not even members of the house, and you did a beautiful thing, Keegan.
This is a beautiful room.
It is a beautiful room. The biggest room, the best room. Oh.
Inshallah.
And God is going to be their God again. After Judah itself, the treacherous sister, goes into the 70 years. So when we read Jeremiah, then we start at verse 28, where he read, "This is why I was asking if it was so far off," because it's telling us clear that it was that same time period that verse Jeremiah chapter 29.
This is the second coming and resurrection of the church. Buttercup.
And the Soviet Union during the Cold War. That's why we were down there. We were down there to not only protect American interests, but to save their own asses from the scourge of communism. And how do they pay us back? By using used to this term, weaponized immigration. And that's exactly what they're seeing. So I don't want to point to Odeon as anyone, as unique in his position, because that's exactly what the left does. They use an intellectual argument where he says, well, oh yeah, I believe in closed borders. And yeah, you should send criminals back. But anybody who's here that was allowed in, who took advantage of a system that the left created, well, they get to stay. And what it does is it rewards those criminals, and make no mistake, they are criminals, and allows them to implement a policy of weaponized immigration. So what do you get in Minnesota? You get the Leering centers and all of the other corruption that goes on, where they're stealing billions of dollars from Americans and sending it back to their countries. So I'm done with that. And the last thing I'll say, Sword, is don't call Odeon Your Highness. The proper term in Nigeria is either Kabisi or even better, Alage, because that's the term they use for their local leaders, who, by the way, are all corrupt pigs, by the way. So, yeah, call him Alage. That's much better.
Lord, is it my turn?
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
How long do I have?
You said a minute, right?
A minute? Yeah, I would like to give the minute to Brad. Brad, go ahead.
Oh, shit. I love this shit, man. This is great. I mean, you've got Alan. There was lies detected in that statement. There's absolutely none. So you've got these guys like the Odies in here that love talking this shit, love trying to change the cultures, and then they infect like fucking idiots like Resistance who got on stage and said, a 9-year-old, as long as she's bleeding and she can perform
in here farting
for me, and that's what he was looking for.
Can you smell my farts through YouTube yet?
I can't make this shit up. It was facts. There's no lies.
Oh, smells like garlic. Oh, smells like hard salami.
Fucking other countries in South and Central America, they're not importing that shit. They actually remove you. You start fucking around too much down there, they shoot you. So these guys don't even go to the Caribbean. They don't go down to Brazil. They don't go down to South and Central America. They're not going up into fucking Russia. They're not going to China. You know why? Because these nations up there are saying, oh, fuck no, we don't want your bullshit. Go back to either the jungle in which you were, go stay in that mud hut that you call the fucking house, and don't come over here and be an Uber driver, because we don't have the time or care to sit there and prop your ass up and support you with tax dollars, with fucking economies, and fucking give you free medicine, give you all this shit, and meanwhile you're sitting there saying, oh, I want to kill Americans, I can't wait for President Trump, I want him assassinated, I want to hear all this shit. And you've got these guys, you got the I don't know, a caramel macchiato, like fucking big Boca Harams, like Resistance, and then you've got these fucking twats that want to fucking kind of go through. And then the funny part is about all these fucking Odie lights, these guys always jump on black Americans. All of these black Americans are like, brother, you're standing with me. Our skin color is the same. They won't fucking bleed for you. You can see this every fucking Alero gas station in your neighborhood, every 7-Eleven, every fucking convenience store. All of these guys sit up and watch how they actually treat black Americans. Watch how they treat Hispanic Americans. You know how? Like fucking shit. Like you're beneath them. And then the minute that they're in trouble, the minute they have to be accountable, like stealing $90 billion from taxpayers, creating a Leering center that allegedly operated from 10 o'clock at night until 4 in the morning, which is bullshit. These guys are fucking screaming, oh, it's just racism. We're being oppressed. We're being targeted for our skin. And I'm sitting there going, you know what? Get the fuck away from black Americans. Yeah, white people, we have our problems the same way anybody else does. But you fuckers are just a whole level of fucking racism. You're just like the cowards. You want to sit there in the face and smile and do your fucking little neck dancing, bobbing up and down like a bobblehead. And you fuckers always treat black Americans as if they owe you something. Motherfucker, you enslaved them. You killed their fucking families. You killed their historical tribes. You took their regions, their homes, their assets, and then turned around and sold them to 15 guys in a fucking boat. And then, not even for fucking anything of value, you sold them for beef.
beads, mirrors, and fucking trinkets, and then turned around and said, "Oh no, it's the white man that did it. The white man came in here." You know what? Thank God the white man fucking conquered Africa. You guys would still be fucking sitting there doing ooh 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 ah. You never evolved beyond the wheel. You fucking idiots. Africa is a shithole fucking continent. The only good part is the parts where you, Boko Haram, can't fucking get into because they shoot your fucking asses.
Excellent submission.
Okay, so. All right, so. Wait.
Interrupt, right?
Wait, no, I know. So let's do this because we need. So clearly, there's an ISO that needs to take place, and we need to go ahead and just get this shit out of the way. So, what we finna do is we finna let the brother resistance. Yeah, let me set my clock. All right. So we finna put 5 minutes. It's gonna be 5 minutes total because it's probably gonna take the first 2 rounds to get through the shit talking before we actually get to the education. So we're gonna do 30 seconds apiece, and we're gonna go for 5 minutes. All right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna let resistance get 1 minute. Resistance, and this doesn't go into the 5 minute total. This is just your first minute resistance, and then after that we're gonna do just Brad and resistance. We're gonna do 30 for a maximum of 5 minutes, so that way we can go ahead and get this one out of the way.
No, I'm to respond. I'm to speak now. When am I going to speak?
Okay, go ahead and get your. Go ahead.
When your colonized ass is told to.
Man, shut up, man. Like.
So all right, Odie, you got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I need to get this out of the way.
Interruption, right? Please.
Let me put the timer on so that way you can hear.
Give me a minute now. They've said all kinds of things to me, and it's okay.
Okay. All right, your clock is started. Go ahead.
Yeah, beautiful. So, why would I care about the opinion of an Irish man who killed his wife? Like a man who killed his own wife.
Oh shit.
Yes, like he killed his wife.
Dude, don't you kidnap fucking kids? Don't you like fucking kids? I mean, shit. I mean, you read that off my fucking bio in one of the rooms for like, guest widows and widowers.
What's going on, man? Why are you so interrupted?
Oh no, I'll interrupt you all day long.
Hold on now.
I'll interrupt you.
Come on. This is unfair.
All right, you're gonna have to wait, brother, because
No,
man, why is Beamer muted me?
I can't respond.
You can't. I just need you to. I need to. I mean, I get his daddy fucked up. Are you muted? Like, Beamer, stop fucking muting me. Hold on. Wait. Odie, listen, Odie. I understand. Odie. This guy doesn't have family. What you expect somebody to say if you said that he kidnaps kids and fucks them? He's right. Odie, no.
Yeah, don't you think they deny some children's health insurance again?
No. Listen, no. This is what we finna do. Right,
I mean, fuck, didn't he rape cats?
I'm finna give resistance a minute. Resistance, you ready?
It's so.
You're not being.
Whenever you're ready to stop letting this dick sucking rapist, white supremacist stop talking, I'm ready. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I heard a lady speak.
Wait, I want to ask you a question. Somebody can say shit.
No, you can't say shit, dude. Again, hold back. Hold on. I go back, Odie. Go back, swim, motherfucker.
My friend,
whoever that lady was, I'm gonna come to you in a second.
What Odin said to start all this. Odin said that he's like superior over all Black Americans and Americans. We are stupid.
I said so. Okay.
He's the ultimate. He's the innovator of this world. Everything that we have is